So my reaction to the amazing Lucas's take on Godzilla vs. Kong. Let's go.
The movie should be called Godzilla because there was no verses.
What do you mean there was no verses?
Oh my goodness. This is by far the
Dude
worst
legit
movie
looks like he's
of
been crying.
2021, okay? When I mean the worst movie, I mean the worst movie. And I'm using the term movie very loosely. Very loosely. Because when it comes to the acting, what acting? There was no acting. I don't know who these actors are, but they should not be called actors. I feel like these were homeless people that they were like, hey, can you read? Then you got a job, alright? That's what these actors, this whatever I was
Do you watch Stranger Things, dude?
witnessing on screen was about. Because there was no acting. Piss poor, trash, all the way around. When it comes to the characters, what characters?
Who watches a Godzilla vs. Kong for the characters?
Human beings in this film. This movie is a joke. It's a joke. The characters are they're not even paper thin. I would say paper thin, but that would be an insult to paper. These are just walking bodies. You might as well just have NPCs. The humor is not humor. I don't know who wrote this. I think this was written by a group of monkeys. This is who wrote
Wouldn't
this.
Kong have won then?
Monkeys. And you know what? No. That's an insult to monkeys. You want who wrote this? Godzilla wrote this script. That makes a little more sense, okay? This is Chinese propaganda. I don't know what to tell you. Don't watch this film.
Godzilla is Japanese, you buffoon. This is Chinese propaganda.
This film is a joke. When I say they could not possibly disrespect the king more, I think that may be an understatement. Okay, I think that may be an understatement. Because the level of disrespect they applied to King Kong in this movie is too damn high. Alright? Too damn high. This man, throughout the entire film, I kid you not, no spoilers, throughout the entire film, does not win one fight by himself. Not one fight by himself.
Maybe
okay?
Godzilla's just
You know,
tougher.
You know what? Scratch that. There is one fight, and you want to know how we know, we're supposed to know that Kong won? It's because one of the actors is like, oh, Kong definitely won that round. It's just...
No, he said something to the extent of it looks like Kong wins round 2.
It's like, if you have to tell me Kong won, then that's a problem. The movie is trash. The level of disrespect, he is on his own planet. I'm sorry, I have to tell you this. He's on his own planet, and he can't win a fight where his people were supposed to be ruling this planet. This movie is just so bad. So bad. Every single round, he needs help from the humans. Every single time.
Napalm hurt Kong in the first movie. Helicopters hurt Kong in the first movie, Skull Island. Godzilla tanked a nuke. Godzilla survived a drop from space. Godzilla defeated a living extinction event. And as far as this movie couldn't have disrespected Kong more, it paid a ton of respect to both. I would have left the theater disappointed if it disrespected so much as one of them.
Needs help from the humans. Every time. They make Kong look like he was like, I don't know, just on the spectrum or something. I kid you not. I don't know if he was roaring or if he was like trying to like speak like, help me. So much disrespect on Kong. It's so disrespectful on Kong. And they have this man, King Kong, in essentially a witness protection program. God is my witness. They have this man in a witness protection program, okay? King freaking Kong, okay? Because they're so scared that Godzilla is going to kill him. They're like, hey, Godzilla's on the hunt for him. He's on the hunt for him. And I'm going to spoil a little bit. Just a little
Try
bit.
and choke back the tears.
You know the trailer where they're in the water? This is after they say, hey, Godzilla's on the hunt for Kong. If he senses him, he's going to come and attack. guess how they choose to transport King Kong? Because the whole
They're not transporting Kong to keep him away from Godzilla, you genius. If you had paid attention to the movie, they are transporting him to get him to the Hollow Earth. Dude, did you even watch the movie?
story of this is like, hey, the whole purpose of this film is to get King Kong away from Godzilla. I kid you not.
No, it was to get Kong to the Hollow Earth.
Is that Kong is apparently a domestic, survivor, abuse survivor, right? And they're trying to get Kong away from Godzilla. That's the whole purpose, and their idea.
Do I need to point out the irony that the shirt he is wearing in this video says "Miss Me" with that nonsense?
To get Kong away from a creature that can swim was to go via the ocean. And then later they think,
How
you know
else?
what we should do? We should probably fly him with a net.
Yeah, they flew Kong because the little girl was able to communicate with sign language. It would be all right. They didn't know she could speak with him like that before they got him on the boat. Did you watch the movie?
This movie is disgraceful. It's freaking disgraceful. Oh, Mechagodzilla? Trash. Trash. Trash.
Good for you, you can spell.
Trash. Not to spoil anything. Oh, right?
Mechagodzilla, trash.
If A beats B, and then C beats A, how the flying hell does B then beat C?
Teamwork.
Not to spoil anything, but does that make sense to anyone? Does that make sense to anyone? If I
No, you
beat
don't
up
make
someone,
sense to
I
anyone.
beat that person up, and then someone beats me up, how on earth would the person who lost to me be able to be the victor of the person who beat me? See? How does it make any sense? This movie is a disgrace. How do I describe this? If you love oxygen, if you like breathing, do not watch this movie. This movie is an affront to oxygen, okay? This is not even a movie. I don't know what this is, okay? There's no story, there's no acting. They literally could have done, which is release clips of the fight. That's it. They could have released clips of the fight, because the beginning half of this
Did you
movie,
pay attention to the movie?
It's like, you might as well show up late. I don't advise people showing up late to the movies. Show up late. Show up about 30 minutes late, because you're not going to miss anything. You're not going to miss anything. Movie is trash. They disrespect Kong beyond.
This dude is straight up traumatized. This boils down to the movie didn't go the way I wanted it to do, so it's trash.
Okay? These people, I honestly think, like I said, I think Godzilla wrote the script. That's how poorly they represent King Kong. That's how poor. Like, he's handicapped, okay? He's handicapped. He's handy capable, I guess, because he is walking and, fighting and is able to hold a weapon. Oh, the axe? Useless. Useless.
Dude, did you watch the movie?
You know what? It's selectively useful, okay? When the plot calls for the axe to be useful, it's useful. When it doesn't need it to be useful, it's not useful. This movie is trash.
Before I address the axe, he's getting roasted in his own comments. As soon as Lucas firmly planted the flag in the Kong camp, this movie was guaranteed to disappoint. I like this one. I wish I could have been there to see the look on Lucas's face when Godzilla atomic blasts Kong on the back of the ship and then just laughed at him for the laughs. No, the axe isn't selectively useless. Godzilla is more durable than Mechagodzilla, which is made out of man-made metal. Both Godzilla and Kong have been shown to easily break. And the only reason it was able to cut Mechagodzilla to ribbons is because Godzilla, unlike you understand because you don't know anything about Godzilla, Lucas, is a very smart character, and once he realized his After he realized his atomic breath could power up the axe, he knew he needed to keep it away from Kong. And then in that moment, after they poured the liquor on the computer, which momentarily stunned Mechagodzilla, it gave Godzilla time to atomic blast the axe to supercharge it so Kong can chop the overgrown tin can to pieces.
Okay? This is disrespect to King Kong. Alright?
Movie respected all three characters.
Possibly a hate crime.
A hate crime.
Against gorillas. Okay? I think this is a hate crime. I think PETA needs to probably sue the studio. Okay? I think that's what needs to happen. This is how much of a disrespect this is. I think PETA has a lawsuit. Okay? There needs to be a class action lawsuit. All of us, okay, who think they disrespected Kong to the point where it's
all three of you
to us, like, I think I'm traumatized. That movie was a hate crime because it inflicted violence upon me. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. Whether or not you believe, the movie was great, okay? The movie was great. You're just stealthy. Or maybe believe, what movie? What movie? There was no movie, okay? There was a bunch of clips that were poorly intercut together. What movie? Either or. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe.
Okay, just wow. Seriously, look. Dude legit looks like he's been crying before this video. This movie couldn't have disrespected Kong more. It paid a ton of respect to both characters. Like, again, the scene where Godzilla was crushing Kong's chest and Kong was roaring in defiance. Godzilla spares him because Kong was that brave in the face of death. And Godzilla even nods at him, showing him respect when he walks away. This guy, obviously, if King Kong had won the fight, would have been singing a very different tune. And he obviously knows nothing about Godzilla, so what do you think? Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I just thought it would be funny, even though I seen this, to do a video about it. Over and out.